Alright, I have a 2004 BMW X3. I'm going to be replacing the DMTL pump, fuel vapor leak detection pump. It's actually, I'm getting a maintenance code on my maintenance light on my dash. Took it to a reputable repair center. It's not the dealer, but it's a guy I trust, and he said it's the valve. And so I found it online, got it here. I'm going to, I didn't find a video that actually showed this for X3's 2004, the location and how to replace it, so I'm going to do that. I'm actually on the passenger side rear wheel in the well. The valve actually sits up in this location. And in order to get to it, you got to take off this whole shroud. I found out the hard way that these plastic nuts are on a metal stud, and if you try to break it off, it will just shear the whole pin off. So what I'm going to do, and actually I had to, this was when I was trying to find it, so I actually had just zip tied it to the pipe or tube back there, and I just zip tied it to so it doesn't flap. So I'm going to try to cut this off somehow. And there's another one here, up in there. And then you'll be popping these rivets. They're along the wall, of the frame. This is a metal screw. You should be able to back that one out. This is a metal screw. This should also be able to back that one out. I actually, when I ordered this pump, I got the spare. Whatever, I got spare nuts, I got some spare push pins or whatever they're called, just so that I can replace everything after I tear this apart. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remove this nut, and where's the other one? This nut up in there without shearing the pins, because it's going to be a pain to figure out how to reattach. Alright, got it off. For this post, I actually completely chipped away that whole nut. I used a pair of wire cutters, chiseled it out a little bit, pliers. Second one, I actually just split with the wire cutter, and it seemed like it was spinning pretty loose, so I just grabbed some pliers and turned it and see how, I didn't want to put too much torque on it, but I got it off. And it's kind of threaded, I don't know if you can see, but that post is threaded, so it doesn't just slide straight on or off, but it's a bugger. There's also a series of the rivets to go in here, and there's actually another screw down here you gotta check for before you pull this whole well cover off. But I got to it, and here is the canister, and there is the pump in there. So there are some screws here you gotta loosen, a couple hoses and wires you gotta detach. I'm just gonna take this whole canister off and disconnect everything and go from there. This is the fill line that goes down to your gas tank. And the gas tank's located back there. Also, one of the things that I kind of hate is when people say they buy stuff offline. I got this pump for 80 bucks. You can just shop around. I'm not going to give anybody a plug, but you can see here. And the pump was $80. So, saved myself about $400 some because the guy was going to charge me 500 bucks to do this. Alright, I'll get back to you. Nothing else holding it, is there? Alright, I'll be back. Alright, got it off. Just had to press it out this way a little bit and pull it off. Here's side by side. New one has a white top cover, old one's just black. It's supposed to be a direct replacement, so I'm going to pull this grommet off. Get my footwork on. I might put a little bit of WD or something on there on the next one. Alright, got that off. Put that in. Alright, so I'm just going to stick this here for now as a reminder. And here we go. Old one. New one. Should just slide in there. Actually, I'm going to throw a little bit of WD on that and then slide this grommet on and then reassemble it. So I'll put it back together and just do the opposite, you know, just reconnect the wire, my clips, hoses, put it back on the wall, and put the cover back on. And hopefully that'll do the job. I'll clear the code and I'll give an update